and welcome to my channel. This time I want to show you how I made those two boxes pretty. And here I'm mixing up my colors. I sped this up because it took a little while. If you don't want to watch this, you can just skip ahead and get to the good part. So I mixed up my colors now accordingly to my box colors. This is a light blue. It's only mica powder. It's a gorgeous blue. The next one is teal or turquoise. It's mica powder and a little bit of liquid resin color. And the dark blue, which is liquid color in dark blue and mica powder also. And with that gold color, I want to highlight some places on the blue box. And for the lighter one, I have here my yellow color, which is liquid color and mica powder in yellow. The orange one didn't turn out the way I wanted because I put a drop of white in there. And the red one is a gorgeous red with just a tiny, tiny bit black in there, and it's mica powder and colorant in liquid form. And the white is going to be my highlights on this box. I start with my lightest color, which is the yellow, and then the not so pretty orange color, which is not really an orange, but anyway, for me it's orange. Yeah, and there wasn't enough yellow, so I put some more down. And now for the red one. The red color is really gorgeous. It's a rich red, but not a really true red. It's hard for me to find a true red mica powder or any other colorant. Yeah, so I always be mixing my own colors up. I'm spreading my colors up to the edges, so it will all be covered, the whole box top. Yeah, some more. And I'm trying to make sure that the edges are completely filled with colors. So now I'm trying to blend with my stick the colors, but that didn't work as I wanted to. It didn't look like it was really blending. So I took my finger and that worked better for me. And I put a lot more of that yellow color on top because I wanted it to be a little lighter in that corner. And I spritzed it with alcohol. I will do the same thing for the blue box, and yeah, just have a look and watch. I did make some touch-ups with my fingers and with the little torch, but the yellow box is off camera, so I'm sorry for that. I'm heating now with my heat gun the resin on top of the boxes to make it a little more runny, let's say like that. This time I start with the blue box. And I'm taking my gold colored resin and I'm sprinkling it on. Try not to put too much on it because often the gold color takes over the whole thing. That's why I don't want to use all that much. But as you can see there on the middle on that blob, the gold color must have been really heavy because it sank right away to the bottom. And it was kind of hard for me to blow it out with my heat gun. So I'm taking out my heat gun and trying to blow the gold color a little out. I'm going after those wispy kind of gold bangs on top of it. I don't want to have something like waves or something like that. I just want it to be like a little highlight in between the blue tones. But because the color sank, it's kind of hard for me. And it's kind of hard for me too because all the lights around in my room, around my table, so y'all can see much more. Yeah, they're in my way sometimes. And here I'm taking something out I thought I'd seen, but in the end there was nothing there. And you see that little dent on the bottom side of that box. I will later touch that up too, but I guess you won't be seeing this on camera. I did the same thing with the yellow box, but somehow the footage got lost. So yeah, now I'm trying to stand up my boxes because I've seen that the resin that drips down was running underneath the box and I didn't want that to happen. For the small one, I put the painter's tape all the way, the whole bottom is with painter's tape, but the other one isn't. So I didn't want it to stick to the bottom. Like I don't want to have drips down there. Now I'm taking my torch and popping some bubbles too on both boxes. And yeah, little touch-ups here and there. And I guess I'll just have to wait till it's like a little bit more dry for the next layer. To achieve some more depth, I put another layer of resin on, and this is going to be clear resin. And I just put a little tiny bit of iridescent glitter in there, so it's just a little sparkly. And I want to use the accent colors again, which is the gold and the white. And yeah, if you want to make something like that, or if you want to make something like waves, you need to have uh, a liquid medium to put your accent colors on. Because if you don't have like a liquid surface, the accent colors cannot spread as much as if they would. They pretty much stay in one place and you can't blow them out for real. And this looks awful. I tried that. But oftentimes people do that wrong when they try to do waves. They put it on dry surfaces and that does not work. So I'm zooming out so y'all can see both boxes. And now I'm applying my white on the lighter box, trying to spread it a little, and yeah. And this is how it looks when I get up in the middle of the night, not wearing anything but my pajamas and trying to resin because I can't sleep, because I can't breathe. I'm sick, like did I mention that already? So I couldn't breathe and I got up in the middle of the night doing this. And yeah, so here you see me blowing out my white and making those wispy lines. Trying to enjoy myself. And now I blow that out too. I'm trying to get some white in that yellow corner, but it didn't really work like I wanted to. I'm putting the gold color now on the blue box, and as you can see, I don't have no rhyme or reason doing so. And I blow it out just a little. Like I said, I want that wispy look. Yeah, so I'm putting some more gold on there and trying to blow around it. But even that is hard to do because I have so many stands with lights besides my table that I have to like go around it and try to figure out how to do it best. So I did spritz it with some alcohol, but it left somehow dents in the surface. And I'm trying to get rid of those dents with a little more clear resin. Yo, a little touch up here and there, and then I'm taking my little torch to get rid of the bubbles. And then I'll just let it sit till it hardens. It is about 10 hours later, and I'm unpacking my boxes. And I was afraid that it might have been too late because I had the overspill, and the overspill. I was figuring if I waited too long, it's too hard to get it off. But with an X-Acto knife, it worked just like easy, you know. But on that box, the overspill on the sides were a little bit more. It was a little bit thicker because it has rounded edges. So I kept this in to show you what I did to get rid of the overspill with the tape. And that wooden box is really glossy coated, and I didn't want to damage this coat because I wanted the box with that wooden color and that glossy coat just like that. I didn't want it to paint it or anything else, so I had to be really careful doing something with this knife because they are really sharp. But it worked, and yeah. So for that square box, I want to make some design on it, and I have some um, heat paper, or however you want to call it, is like you write on it with a heat pen, and then it transfers the foil on the surface that you write on. And I have one of those stencils I have from my jelly plate, and it fits just on top of that box. And I liked that really much. So I glued that foil onto my stencil, and now I have to glue it all together on the box top. As you can see, it fits like a dream. Sadly, it didn't work the way I wanted. I'll show you later when I'm showing you the result of it, and I'll tell you why then. But basically, I'm taking this pen and running it around inside the stencil just to transfer the motif on the box top. And here I have to stick the stencil on the box so it won't move. So here, this is my heat pen. I take you a little closer so you can see better. The tip of that pen is going to get hot. Not that you can burn yourself, I guess, but it's getting hot enough to transfer the foil on the top. And I do that really, really slow, as you can see. I will speed that up for you so you won't have to watch me taking a while doing so, and I'll see you on the other side when I'm finished with the motif. I'm finished now, and I'm carefully taking the tape off of the box with the stencil and the foil, and yeah, I was really nosy seeing how it went, and but I can tell you already that I wasn't satisfied with the transfer, and I had to do it all over again without the stencil, but I put the same foil on top of the box top and drew around it again with the heat pen. And it made it a little better, but I wasn't still satisfied. But then again, I thought, why not? It looks like kind of antique, like kind of washed off. You'll see soon. And yeah, I just leave it like that. And that foil was a holographic foil, and I loved it. It's really, really beautiful, even though it didn't work out the way I wanted. So here I show you. And there you can see it's just like some of it rubbed off. But maybe if nobody knows, yeah, it can stay like that. And it looks like it's supposed to be like that. If anybody asks me, I made that on purpose. I painted on the blue box with my gold marker some small designs and let it dry. I didn't film that because it was just a little thing to do, and yeah, I'll show you when the box is dry and finished, and then you can see. And now I'm top coating my two boxes, just putting some resin on it, uh, checking if the sides are all covered, at least the edges, not the sides. And I wrapped it again in painter's tape so the boxes will stay clean. And it's always the same. I speed it up again because, yeah, it's like putting resin on, putting it to the sides or to the top and to the rim of it, getting rid of the bubbles, checking on it, touching up, and let it dry. So I'll see you in about another 10 hours or maybe like in 5 seconds. Bye bye. I finished the boxes off camera because that would take too long for that video. And yeah, I put some gold and some silver marker on them, and I painted the red one red with yellow glitter. I hope y'all like it. Thanks for watching, and I hope you had a lot of fun just like me. If you like what I did, please subscribe to my channel or ring the bell or leave a thumbs up. I'd like that very much, and it's very much appreciated. Until next time, bye bye.